And we're back. Alright, so should have everything set up here. Go away, Steam notifications. I don't need you right now. Unmute my capture card is what I need. Okay, Ghost of Tsushima. Last time we played this, a few days ago, we ended up... That's not what I want to do. We ended up freeing Uncle, who was captive in the castle, and we liberated the castle. Mongols moved up north, and they moved into a new castle, Shimura. And, yeah, then they started terrorizing a bunch of farmers down in the main area. So, played a little bit on my own time, went through, liberated all the farmlands. Each of the leaders of the farmlands gave me a key, which seems to unlock some sort of armor or something. So that is what that mission is, and then we have this new land that we can explore. I've already kind of been going through and doing some stuff in here. Liberated a couple Mongol territories. And, yeah, there's some main missions, there's some legendary weapon missions, and then we have a lot of missions that are just kind of like side-related or are related to our characters that we've been building up in the last area. So we've got a lot to choose from. I think I want to see what this armor is all about here. So I'm going to go back and do that. And then maybe we could take a look at a main mission or two. See what's happening with all that. But yeah, new section of the game. This is Act 2, I believe they said. And there is a lot to do, so let's see if we can make some progress. So this is what I was talking about before. There were some missions that were really good that I did off stream, and they were all related to legends and local lore and all that kind of stuff, and they all seem to be related to these traveling musicians, which it seems like this one is. They also, I guess, I didn't notice it at the time, but they also will have these blue indicators for their missions. So this one is the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance, and then you get to the Dance of Wrath, whatever that is, a new sword kit, so looks like it might be a maneuver of some sort. But yeah, they ended up being pretty good. Akashima no Zoku Todouを組みて対馬に害をなせり。その自分対馬の御作なる百姓、物の符の亡霊の呼びたるを聞いていずれば、屍の見事なる甲冑を作るを見入れ、麗しきに惹かれて鎧をかすめぬ。いややあって賊は御作の村に至れり。戦わずばある限りを奪い取られんと悟りて、御作は鎧を身につく。賊の打ちかかりてきたるに、御作恐れて手が震え、死なんと思うとき、賊の剣を鎧がはじき、御作はたじろぐこともなし。惑いたる賊は後ずさり、夜めきなどすれば、御作は不可思議にも意図静かなる心地して、御作の勇を憐れみし、物の符の亡霊の付き仕事、刃を振れば手早なり。あらゆる賊を切り捨てる、その後は賊を見る者なし。後の年、御作死して村の家々鎧をば秘蔵して錠をかけ、それぞれが鍵一つを持ちて守る。今再び対馬に害をなす者あり。百姓の曰く、御作の霊岡の神にて立ってあり、新たなる勇者のまた田畑を守らんとするを弔うと。Alright, looks like we are in for some new armor, and the only problem with that is I gotta spend resources to upgrade it, so that's gonna suck, but other than that, it might end up being pretty cool, who knows? ですが猛虎が動いております。里を襲っては鍵を求めているとか。どの集落に鍵があるのだ？青い飯島
星水お浜館です。鍵さえあれば赤島の丘の上で鎧を得られると言います。
猛虎に渡すわけにはいかぬな。
その通りでございます。
So I had already gotten some keys. I thought I had gotten all 6, but maybe I don't. Because there were quite a few farms down here. I think there was over 6. But it looks like I've got one over here. It's Ijima, so that's one of the ones that he mentioned. I feel like I saw one pop up here. Oh yeah, there's one up here too. The Koshimizu farmstead. So it looks like we have to liberate these 2 farmsteads, and then we can probably get it after that. Fortunately, I've done a little bit of exploring. This place is real cool. There was a wandering swordsman that was on a platform over here. We did a little duel with him. Wasn't very interesting story-wise, but it was a cool location to have a duel in. And then he died. I killed him. When you duel, it's to the death. This seems to be the closest to this farmstead, so we'll go check it out. I'm interested in seeing what kind of armor it is, because I'm not too fond of the look of the armor that we currently have. I guess it's not bad, but I don't know. It doesn't strike me as cool or unique. Oh, so these wandering Straw Hat Ronin, they've been the biggest pain in the ass so far. You can do standoffs with them. They're not too bad. Though, some of them are real calm and collected, and, you know, they've actually tripped me up. I'm pretty decent with the standoffs, but they've been able to trip me up on a couple of occasions. And then, where the next guy's supposed to rush in, and then you cut them as they're about to attack. Sometimes they'll just, like, saunter over at the slowest pace possible, and you don't know when they're going to make their move. So that's been a bit of a issue with them. But if you get into straight up combat, they're so far the hardest enemies I've fought yet. Deflect a lot of attacks. They do a shitload of damage to you. So it's just overall not the greatest situation to get into direct combat with them. Looks like we got quite a few over here now. See? What I say? Some of them just get real slow. Had a chance to assassinate him right there. I thought that the triangle button was once again the assassination button, but no, it's square. I think because a lot of times when I assassinate now, I do multiples. Try to group them up. But doesn't work as the same button. If you want to do it individually, or you're in a position where it has to be done individually, then you gotta use the square button. Now, lately, when I've been kind of storming these areas, I've just kind of been resorting to going in and fighting everybody, because a lot of these Mongols now aren't very hard. But these guys got hostages. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. Oh shit. That was the longbow. Did not mean to use the longbow. I thought I had the half bow out. A little bit loud, I think. Okay, so one of the requirements was to light enemies on fire and kill them, so that's what I'm doing here. You almost got killed, my friend.
助かった。ありがとうございます。
安全なところへ。抜かれてないぞ。
A little disappointed they used dub titles for this game. I can tell when they're not saying what they're saying. Alright, let's see. Oh, sorry. I just broke into this guy's house violently. But we already broke the other door too, so it's okay. Getting a little muddy. There's somebody. This is an interesting locale, not really something that I see too much of in Japan-based lands. But this is kind of like a marshland area.
逃がしてやる。
このご恩は忘れません。
もう安全だ。
三途の川の方がここよりマシだろうな。
Alright. Sorry, I had to type up something here, and... Oh. We only have 2 enemies counted as being set on fire. I need to rectify that. I think I could climb... Yeah, I could climb up to these very steep roofs, but still able to get on top. Can I, like... Oh, I can. Sweet. Tightrope walk across them. Don't really have a need to do any of that right now. Doesn't look like there's anything I can get on top of here. Not opposed to collecting some materials while I'm around, though. He's on fire, but he doesn't quite notice me. Alright. Easy to take care of. Guess there's a guy in that building. Oh, shit. I mean, he just used the horn.
この命すっかり諦めておりました。
さあ、早く逃げよ
一人じゃ心細いな。
What are you muttering? Alright. There's only one more hostage left to rescue, so I think we're almost done with that, but see how much of a hassle it ends up being. We'll say in these marshlands too, there are plenty of flowers. Flowers were a little hard to come by in the previous region, and it made getting some of those aesthetic upgrades a little difficult because, well, you work your ass off getting so many of them and didn't really amount to anything at the end of the day. But fortunately, with these marshland areas, there are quite a few to go around. These guys not wearing any head protection. Their deaths are all on them.
Wat zat eerst met een serumstepa?
Ach, ga doet je wel. Hoe duur of nog?
Still just kind of walking around looking for materials. Guy's freaking out. Take out these dogs. Whoa. How'd you do that, Jin? Oh, you didn't. I see. There was still blood that popped out. Got Ijima's key. Oh, I was supposed to get some ammo. Come on. And so normalcy returns to the Ijima farmstead. And Jin feeds Nobu an apple. Upgrade for the katana. There's not too much left for that. I think there's only like 1 or 2 upgrades left for that. Alright, so unfortunately I have not gotten as close to this location as I have with the others, but we can get part of the way there. Stone Torii Gate. That's interesting. Lush Peak Shrine. That must be the entryway to the shrine. I'm not going to do that right now. This looks like something, but it's not the place we need to get to. Kind of a fort or something like that. I don't know if I could get around it. It doesn't look like it. Not from this way, anyway. Sounds like that might be a coastline on the other side there, so... Too rocky. Find some actual land I can cross. Might be dangerous, though, because it looks like if we're getting into a Mongol... I don't know if it's a keep or what, something. Maybe I could just kind of ride through here. Ruins of Old Yarikawa. Okay. Also, I've been noticing with most of this area, it seems to be very thunderstormy. Always overcast. Oh, shit. Here, I'm just gonna go down this way and I'll call the horse. Should pop up right behind me. Quicker than trying to find a way around. Yep. This territory is a lot less flat than the previous region. Kushi Prefecture. God damn. Another Mongol encampment. It's like right through the path I need to take, too. Very interesting locale, though. So far, this whole region has been very different than the last one, so... Nice to mix things up. Specifically with, like, the flora and just, like, the overall terrain has been a lot... I don't know. More mountainous, lots of hills, stuff like that. I don't know what these are. They look like some kind of mangrove or something, but little bunches of trees. I think we're here, and Lady Masako seems to have a mission here as well. So maybe we could kill two birds with one stone, but I think I'm going to try to liberate the territory first. Assassinate enemies from above without being seen, kill the Mongol guards in the garden, defend the hostages, rescue the hostages. Well, that's one. I'm going to switch to stealth mode. We'll put on the Ronin attire. We'll go red. Looks interesting. Raiden from Mortal Kombat. This guy's going straight for the prisoner. I don't even know what kind of weapon you have, sir.
Yuke, 達者でな。
It was a hectic event. A little bit. They can get a little crazy sometimes. Well, these guys got materials and stuff that I can't even utilize. Looks like some of these bigger huts have upper levels too that I might be able to access and get the drop on some of these guys. So, see if I could do that if there's another instance where I have to crawl into something.
Bartela! Den Havas Harvard Bison!
See if there's any other dogs around here. See, that guy is just over that little bridge. Oh, what the hell was that? I did not nudge the thing. My thumb was not on the analog stick at all to control the camera. He just got nudged all of a sudden. Alright, he should be dead. Okay. Wait a second. Did I not... Was I seen with the last guy that I did the impaling? Maybe the, I don't know. Maybe it counted the NPCs, farmers. Sucks. Alright. I'll have to find another candidate to get the drop on then.
Herr Tim Bagayo! What's up, Irch, midden the Rimstepe?
Alright. 3 for 3. He's backed up against the wall. He is a big guy, but I think I could still get the door assassination on him. Somehow I was able to still do an assassination on that guy, too. Still use the door. The one remaining. Yeah. Give me a sec. One more hostage. Not too many enemies left either.
Hoi! Harvo! Inhab Dwen!
See if I can make my way to the top here. That worked out beautifully. I'm only in it for the key. Akashima, I think that's a little further to the south. The deer are coming back. It's great. Half-naked guys in the river. Alright, that is a considerable distance away from where we are, but maybe we can find something a little bit closer. What is in this farmstead? Or is there anything? Doesn't look like it. Unlocked a lot of potential locations to get to. Okay, good. Yeah, that is close to the south. Alright. The old Togo or to-go rice fields. Guess that's the hill. It's the only hill I'm seeing around here. Oh. Appears to be a Mongol up here as well. Let me just see if I can eliminate 3 of them real quick. The guy is currently dying, makes it a little hard to see. Anybody else? Oh. Yeah, There's actually a considerable amount of people here. Let's see if we can change that. It's about as good as it gets, really.
先を越されたか。
Yeah, but they don't have the keys. I got the keys.
あかね。鍵を挿してみるか。
Guess we're going up. Oh. Here we go. Never seen that mountain climbing technique. Jump and then kick off. This bird really wants to show me something. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Whoa. Is this just going back to where we already came from? Oh, no, maybe it's a little different. I'd have to think that there were other footholds that you could have used to get up here, but...
五作の鎧。噂通りか猛虎で試してみるか。
What if it's really shitty, though? Are we gonna put it to the test?
頑丈で驚くほど軽い。
Yeah, that's what they said about, Tadayori or whatever. Flexible and light, but sturdy and powerful. Doesn't look too much different from the armor that we already have, but, I don't know, maybe that'll change once we do some upgrades, I'm not too sure. Krynik, what's up? Welcome. How are you doing? Gosaku's headband. Cool. No helmet or anything? Let me see here. We got a headband, but it's... Oh, we already have it equipped. It's not all that fancy. I guess it's alright. Woke up to a winter wonderland in March. Wow. We were having, actually, well, we've been having weird weather here, but it is, you know, getting into spring. That's when all the stormy shit happens. But I think we had a snowstorm a couple weeks back. I mean, that was technically February, I'm sure, but you know, it wasn't that long ago. Had a bit of snowfall around here, and I live in a desert too, so kind of unusual. But I don't know. Snow's nice every once in a while, right? I'm trying to think, where the hell did I get this hat? And I'm like, oh yeah, that belonged to Ryuzo. The old rat bastard. I don't know. I guess I kind of want to try this armor, but I don't know what to wear with it. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I can't tell what the difference is. What's the difference between this armor and the other armor? I mean, there's got to be like some statistics or something, but what does this do? Moderate increase to health, moderate increase to stagger damage. Killing a staggered enemy restores 10% health. So that sounds different. Well, this one, the robes are more visible. Honestly, I think the other armor looks a little bit better, actually. Jeez. You can It's like various variations of reed buckets to wear. Yes. That is essentially what most of them are. I don't know, they're kind of cool. I like this one that's got the moss growing on it, but it has to have an appropriately matching outfit. This one was shit. This came with the Ronin outfit. It's not even a hat anymore. What's the point? I like these. This one we got from another character, a bunch of various headbands. These are kind of cool. I don't know. They're all in some state of disrepair, though. They look unusual. Alright, how the hell do I get down from here? Without going the way I came, because I don't want to do that. Let me see if I survive this. Whoa! Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Top stealth. Bright red hat. I don't know, maybe I want to go in guns blazing, or, you know, sword slashing. Honestly, I was expecting this game to be more ninja-oriented, and it kind of is, but I thought this game would be like the birth of the ninja in Tsushima, but it's honestly a lot more samurai-oriented. It's like a samurai, but he happens to use a handful of ninja techniques, but there's no explanation as to how he gets any of his tools or anything. He just develops it over the course of time as a game mechanic, which is fine, I guess, but I don't know. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. Like I said, that's not a terrible thing. Yeah, look at that. Look, what the hell's going on with those shoulder pads? They're flapping all over the place. That doesn't seem very effective. Well, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, God. That doesn't happen often. Oh, no, they saw me. Oh, how embarrassing. Yeah, there's big discussion on the dishonorable state of using ninja techniques as a samurai. There's a lot of story about that. That seems to be where the crux of the issues come from. Was that it? Alright. You guys suck. Whoa! Single-handedly defeated 3 Straw Hat Ronin, but get my ass handed to me by a pig. Alright. I don't know what's going on anymore. Let me see. We can go... Yeah, let's go over here. Oh. Okay. I guess the pig still counts as combat, so I can't fast travel right now. I am sort of curious to see what sort of upgrades we could put into the armor. But we also have enough materials to upgrade the sword too, which just means more damage, but it also means I can kill shit faster, so that would be ideal. What the hell? I'm not in combat. Nothing's going on. No combat music is playing. I don't got any pigs chasing after me. The pig is stalking me. Okay, that's from the shadows. The real ninja of the story. This Norio guy, we met him during the last stream. I guess he's a warrior monk of some sort, so he is a new character that was introduced fairly recently, but we haven't done any missions with him, so it doesn't matter too much. Honestly, I mean, obviously I want to do his stuff at some point, but I just don't see it as being a priority right now, especially when we have other characters. Okay, well, actually, hold on. It's always that silk. The silk is the last upgrade material I need for all these things. It kind of sucks. I guess I got the important ones out of the way, though. The Ronin and the Traveler's Attire are probably the guys I use the most, just because they affect stealth and discovery. Oh, he gets a little fancy little hat with the upgrade there.
これで安全です。
Oh shit, look at that. Look at that helmet.
もうこの刃は通しません。
And then we need the silk for that last one. It's a damn shame. You know, it looks a little better now, actually.
また来よう。
Big. Yeah, lots of hair. I never understood the adorning of the hair on the helmets and stuff, but I guess it is a striking visual, so maybe that was it. Just put the fear and terror into your enemies. What the hell are you crying about?
太刀についてのご用があればお役に立ちましょう。
Yeah, just enough gold, too. Shit. Well, you know, I think the gold only affects the katanas anyway, so that works out for me. Maybe that's all the gold that's actually in the game.
鋭さと切れ味が増しました。
We have
今は私
fully
にでき
upgraded
る
the
ことは
Tanto. I think there's supposed to be one more blade type weapon in the game. Seem to remember there being a blank spot for it, so
またいつでも
we might end up finding something else actually that needs to be upgraded. But for right now, we seem to have the maxed out sword, which is nice. Big bright orange emblem on his back. Okay. So what to do now? There is the Spirit of Yarikawa's Vengeance, which I don't know what that is, but it looks like we learn a technique from that. We can go back to Masako, but I don't know what I think she's just looking at the list to try and find people to take vengeance on. There are the people of Yarikawa that we had to recruit. I don't know what that is. Let's see what this is. This might be interesting. Search for Imugi Cove. Okay. Sounds like it could be interesting. Well, I'm assuming a cove is going to be somewhere near the coast, so let's head towards the coast and we'll work our way up. Maybe we'll meet Masako along the way. She's supposed to be doing something around here, too. I don't like how the shoulder pads like flap in the wind like that. It looks awkward and strange. What? Why am I in question mark land? It is a mystery. Oh. Alright, this is it. Cool. It's not exactly cove-like, but I guess it works. Wait, is this place even hostile? No, it isn't. There's like merchants and stuff here. Okay. Cool.
何用で参った。
浪人ではない。酒井仁と申す。
侍ならば御前に会われよ。うむぎ谷の佐藤さだ。さあ、こちらへ。参りましょう。まず、御前にご挨拶。
Up we go.
このお方が、うむぎ御前です。
うむぎ谷へようこそ。
The hell are you?
猛虎に知られておらぬようですな。
ありがたいことにね。ここでは争いなんて幾とせもご無沙汰。太刀を抜けばうちの者が黙っちゃいないよ。
その掟を守りゃわけもなく切られることはないけどね。さてそれじゃあご用を伺おうじゃないか。
仲立ちの五郎を探しておる。
なるほどね。今頃下で酒をしこたま飲んでるはずだよ。仲良くしてやりな。
礼を言う。
また会いたいもんだね。あんたとは助け合えそうだ。
Simple enough. I like how we didn't see her for all of that. I don't know what that was. It's like a camera panned out outside of the building for most of that. Oh my god. There's something with Kenji too. 6 Blades of Kojiro. The musician. Thought I heard a musician in Umugi Cove. I should find him. Oh, we get more armor. Jeez. Alright, well, let's just stick with the main stuff for right now. We did one legend thing. Check. No, not you. Here we go.
お主が五郎か。
だったらどうだったんだい。そういうあんた
酒井と申す。
何
Looks so ominous in there.
侍はみんな死んだろ
生きているか確か
Thank you, Ikari. Appreciate the
だ
lurk.
がその前に聞くんだ。志
Hope
村
your
殿
stream
か
went well.
ら借りを返せとことづかった。
志村様が何をしろって
本土まで下踏みを届けろ。
そいつは高くつきますよ。まして猛虎が海を封じてるんだ。
借りがあるのだろう。これで返せ。
やるしかねえってことか。菰田浜の戦で志村様と一緒に借りも消えたと思ったんだ。だから飲んでたんだよ。
祝い酒ということか。
弔い酒だ。俺らなんかを守るために大勢が死んだんだからな。だろ。
島の民すべてを守ると誓った。お主もその一人だ。
俺みたいな役立たずを守って死んじまうとはね。
As he takes
お
another
主が
swig.
誠の役立たずなら志村殿は頼みにせん。
Alright, get moving.
俺んちはここだ。入りな。
Okay, thanks for closing the door on me. Feel real welcome.
もうこの囲みはやすやすと抜けられねえだろうな。文はあんたが持ってるのか。
ご当人だ。赤島の海岸にいらっしゃる。
なんとかしてみるか。水戸岳砦の近くに船を隠してある。この地図に目印を書いた。そこで落ち合おう。
Oh, okay. Goro's map. Map leading to Goro's hidden smuggling boat in Yarikawa Prefecture.
ゴロ開けろ。今日こそは金を返すまでこっから動かねえぞ。
まずい。
俺が出てやろう。お主は行け。
Oh, I can't just like stab them through the door.
では赤島で酒井様。
ゴロいつまで隠れる気だ。
Yeah, pretty sure they could hear you.
浪人が何用だ。
これはなぜ五郎の家なんかに。
なんだと。
いや出直します。
I guess these guys aren't part of the Straw Hat gang, even though they're wearing straw hats and they're Ronin. They just happen to have the same gimmick. I don't understand. Anyway, we are... Holy shit. Okay, we're going all the way over there, huh? Thank God for fast travel. Guessing it's where the billowing smoke is coming from. Nope, nope, nope. Excuse me, dear.
はい、お伝えします。
My armor looks better than yours.
うむぎ谷で五郎を見つけました。
How fancy it is.
酔っておったか。
冷ましました。 御身への借りを返すため本土へ船を出すと。
悪人も使いよう。あやつほど海を知る者はおらん。
この二人が下踏みの使いですか？
そうだ。小太郎も太郎も忠勇の死。鎌倉への書状を託すにふさわしい。
五郎曰く近くで落ち合い船へ案内するとのこと。
宵闇に紛れて立つぞ。その時までに戦自宅を済ませろ。
はい、叔父上。
That's right. Fanciest of armor is the biggest of mustaches.
皆馬に乗れ。
The important
でも
things.
立てます。
油断せず。
野党にも気を。
I put his helmet on and everything.
ことがあるようだな。
Special occasion.
こうしてみよう。
五郎と知り合ったいきさつは？
ご金星の唐の絹を売っておったのを捕らえた。絹を燃やし放免してやった。
罰する代わりに恩を売ったのですね。
腕の良い船頭は得難いからな。
Look at that ship.
もうこの囲みは厚い。五郎は抜けられるでしょうか？
抜けるしかない。我らが捕らえられたらどうします？死を恐れてはならん。勇気を持ち守るべき民のことを忘れるな。
志村様。
五郎、船はどこだ？
こちらに。生きてらっしゃったとはよかった。
よく引き受けた。見直したぞ。
まあやるにはやりますが、岸を離れることなく沈められちまうかもしれませんよ。物見の兵が船にぎょうさんいますから。
では奴らの気を他にそらさねば。止まれ。ここからは歩く。
No. Like any materials over here? No, just some dead guy. Okay.
水戸だけ取りで我が父が槍川家から奪ったものだ。
今や猛虎の砦。
侍が二人で奪い返せば肝を冷やすだろうな。
砦の中で騒ぎを起こせば、
船の物見も目を向けるはずだ。五郎、これより我らは砦に押し入ってくる。その隙に船を出せ。
ダメです。死ぬおつもりですか？
いいから下踏みを届けろ。馬では気づかれる。歩いていくぞ。良いな酒井。
Message and fire. Okay, so while I was exploring, I came up to this before, but I didn't see a way in. So now this makes sense because it's story related. Is his boat is like hovering over the water?
それだけで砦を落とせますか？
多勢といえど一斉にはかかってこられまい。
幾度敵の不意をつけると、
初手だけで十分。残りは切るのみだ。
Ah, yes. Uncle doesn't know the way of the stealth of the ninja. So I'm assuming this is just going to be like treading through the front gates here.
もうこの兵だ。
隠れて行けば。
敵に背を向ければ背中に逃げ傷を受けるぞ。
Okay, so what does that mean? Did it do something about them? Oh. I mean, I had it. I was gonna do the explosion thing, but alright. Oh. Still focused on him, huh? Not so fast. Thank you for critiquing my battle form. Oh. Oops. Okay. Well, I guess as long as you're ready to do this.
見上げた上達ぶりではないか。こやつら恐れをなしておるぞ。それでこそ武士。
ありがたく存じます。
不覚を取るな。
急に隠れて。
Oh, the horses. Oh no, they killed one. It's still breathing in there. It's creepy.
騒ぎを起こしてやれ。もうこの船にいる兵の目を残らず引きつけるぞ。
Can't handle a dog? Come on. Wait, they have supplies. Oh, wasn't even paying attention to that. At least it was on him. What the hell? I wasn't aware they had this kind of technology. Hwacha. You're on fire. Get in here real quick. Try to avoid the hwacha. Oh yeah, just walking right in there. Yeah, it's fine. I was trying to help him, but didn't end up working out. I learned that technique myself, old man. just for a second. See? If I would have followed you, I'd be on fire too. Can I just shoot him from here? Is that possible? Well, I shot him, but he ain't still firing, so. Oh.
もうここに見つかったな。奴らの船に追われればひとたまりもなかろう。
いえ、我らがおります。それにこのヒアリも
敵の兵器だぞ。それを使うと
今は味方の命が肝心。
操れるのだな。
やってみせます。
もうこの船を潰せ。砦の兵は任せろ。
叔父上、
ここで死ぬつもりはないがな。
I will see what I can
新手
do.
の船が来よったぞ。五郎の船に近づけるな。
Attempt to not kill all of us. I see little red things. I'm assuming those are explosive in some way. Son of a bitch.
新手の船が来よったぞ。
Oh, I'm supposed to be destroying these. Okay.
やりました。もうこの船が燃えています。
Well, that makes a little more sense, I guess. Never need to reload this thing. It just has so many arrows on it. I want to know how they ignite just on fire. Mongols are resourceful bastards, but seems like a little much. Now we could destroy it. Couldn't earlier. Wait, where? From behind? No, you didn't. You didn't even want to use the Hwacha.
それどころではない。まこと立派になったものよ。成長したな。あの下踏みには上心もしたためてある。お前を志村の跡継ぎにするとな。
叔父上。
心中では常にそなたを跡継ぎと思っておったが、この戦が終われば世に知らしめる。いつの日か民はそなたを頭と仰ぐだろう。わしの後を継ぎ地頭となるのだ。王様の下事情によってな。
私が務めを果たせるでしょうか。
果たせるとも。援軍が着くまでの間も事を進めておかねばな。
お考えが。
堺家の鎧を手に入れ、槍川に加勢を頼め。義のある友とやらも連れて行くがいい。
ユナに会い、大見村で鎧を得ます。
終わったら我がクバラの陣所に来るがよい。その後共にハーンから我が城を取り戻し、
対馬を救う。
父と子として将軍様も勝利を祝ってくだされよ。離れることになるが、くれぐれも用心しろ。
Whoa. He jumps on that horse really fast. Alright. I wasn't even sure what this mission was supposed to be about when I first started it, but okay, now I remember. Obviously, once we got into the meat of the matter. But yeah, that was basically just getting a message out to the shoguns on the mainland. Alright, I am curious about this armor, so I might go after that. The only thing is, it's way the hell up here. You know, I guess we got to this farmstead. That's kind of close. Could be worse. But I think I want to do this one before we go and start trying to recruit anybody. Even though we just got armor, I want this armor. Return home to Omi Village. Actually, what the hell? I didn't even realize that we're like on a mountain. I don't know if I should try to scale it first and then go from there, or if we can go around relatively quickly. Beautiful sounds of gurgling. Really want to kick him off. He doesn't want to go though. He should. Alright, fine, I'll just stab him. Lame. Very strong invisible barrier there. Decent amount of supplies. Oh, again? Last time I got the straw hats. Too many of you bastards around here. Oof, man, I was not confident about that one. Yeah, just two of them, huh? That's fine. They are a pain to deal with. Get over here. What the hell are you doing on the cliffside? Oh man. Yeah, I'd rather cut them down in the standoff like that though than actually fight them, because especially those Ronin guys, they are not fun. Big pain in the ass to fight them, so if I could cut them down in an instant there. I didn't think I had that one though. I thought I struck too early. What the hell? Oops. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? What just happened? What was that? Horse? Oh no, it's dead. Wait, that can't happen. What just happened? That was weird. The horse can't die. The horse is supposed to be with you into the end of the game. Where's my horse? Oh, okay. It was there for an instant. Okay. I don't know. That was weird. We were inside the tree for a second, and then the game flipped out on me. Nobu just went straight up in the air, and then came crashing down and apparently died. Because I can't seem to summon him.
Hear you? Solari check!
Alright. Oh, look. That is weird. That's creepy. So, when you do the horse summon call, you know, your horse is basically supposed to appear behind you. But he, like, died. Hold up. He better not be permanently dead. Okay, thank God. It's like some cursed shit going on there for a second. Area of overwhelming force. Well, I will be sure to not stick around that long. Oh, hey. I don't know if we've seen the hot spring on stream yet. Mostly because I feel like I would have commented on seeing Jin's bare ass hanging out. Yep, there it is. Cool. Not much of a health increase, but there does seem to be a lot of them, so they add up after a while. This is a very rocky and mountainous terrain. Ooh, the serene forest. Immediately I stumble upon a corpse. Several corpses. Maybe it's serene because everybody's dead. No one around to make any noise. Oh wait, spoke too soon. Bringing out the big guys. The nose on that guy. Alright, it's gone. Take that for a second while I go grab these supplies. What even is armor?
情け深いお方でよかった。
安全なところへ抜かれてないぞ。
どうかお受け取りください。
Whatever they're wearing, it ain't cutting it. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Asian armor never really seemed to, like, what does it consist of? At least with his armor. With them, at least they got little metal straps on them. I feel like that might work a little bit better, but Japanese armor is a bunch of twigs strung up together. Minor defense increase. Oh, hey. It's rare that you just stumble upon one of these. Usually you have to have a fox lead you here. Someone's just sitting out in the open. Who's a good boy? I would never pet a fox in the wild. That seems like you're just asking for trouble. Likely has the mange or something. Deer out on a stroll. Whoa, what the hell? They're deliberately trying to run into me. Nope. Not there yet. Guess that must be it over there. Trying to see what the best way to get over there would be, though. I guess this looks like it's the quickest. The road rage deers trying to run me off. Hold up. You know what? This is one of those situations where I just have to get off the horse for a sec. I was thinking of swimming it, but it takes so long to swim anywhere. Oh, hey. We saw this in a flashback. Now we get to see the real thing in modern days. At least it was. Until he literally messed everything up. He let his father die here. Let me in. Oh no, the armor's gone. Who could have foreseen this event?
不届き者め。若様。亡くなられたかと。
Yes, it is I.
急ぎ戻ったぞ。久しいな、ユリ。
お疲れのようで。飯の支度を。
飯は結構だ。蒙古勢が村を通ったはずだが、変わりはないか。
毒が来たのに私が追い払いました。
父上の鎧を取りに戻った。
菰田ではお使いにならなかったのに。
あれからいろいろとあってな。
鎧は隠しております。
No good. It's just hidden. It's not in Mongol possession.
さあこちらへ。
体が重い。太一に取ってこさせましょう。墓地にいるはずです。
そこで何を？
土を鳴らし、毒草の世話をさせています。毒は良いネズミよけになるのですよ。
一人ではないのだな。
志村様はご創建で。
ああ、猛虎に捕らえられていたが、お救いいたした。
どなたか他に手を貸す者は？
おるぞ、政子殿だ。
まあ、幼き頃からおの子と稽古していましたからね。
いつか司祭を聞かせてくれ。
政子様だけですか？
他には石川先生も。
もう何年も無沙汰しております。相変わらず尊大なお振る舞いなのですか？
ああ、未だにな。だが弓の腕は別格だ。
ご本人もいろんないかと。
Been walking a while.
酒井様、お戻りで。
急ぎなのだ。百合の世話をしてくれておるそうだな。
世話されてるのはこちらの方です。
太一や鎧を持ってきておくれ。
頼む。俺は墓に参ろう。
Visit your father's grave. Oh, fun. It's not disrespectful to roll around the graveyard, right? They don't have any qualms about that. It's a big area. Why is he so special? Ooh, compose haiku. Don't mind if I do. Reflect on legacy. I mourn my father. Light for my father. Leaves shade my father. That one seems like the oddest one. Yeah, sure. Let's do that one. We used to meditate here. His grave close, his soul distant. I fought hard to return home. Yeah, let's do that. Now I am alone. All things pass away. This old tree lives on. Yeah, let's talk about the tree, I guess. Says he's alone. He's not alone. He's got friends. He's got uncle.
玉のを消えて遠ければ木の実昔のままにてありける。
Good. Oh, just simple as that, huh? Now we have to put on the armor. Shit, I was just thinking about it. We probably should have saved our materials to upgrade this armor. Well, you know what? I think maybe it only requires, like, leather, I think, is to at least get to the second tier, so maybe we're not gonna be in a tough situation with that. But I do think if I get one more silk from a merchant or something, I probably should spend it on this one.
鎧は中にあります。
そうか、助かった。
Okay, no need to shout, jeez. Where's the helmet? Oh my god, it's a sign. It's coming back for revenge.
ジン、手を貸さんか。
お前は死ぬのが主情のためだ。
若様。
どうした？
いえ、ただめまいがしただけ。今若様がてっきり。
出てこい、卑怯者め。
中へ入れ。
Sakai mask, worn by the greatest samurai of the Sakai clan. And Sakai clan armor for the leader of the Sakai clan, previously worn by Jin's father, Kazumasa Sakai.
勝負しろ。
Straw hats? What the hell are they doing up here?
踊れると思うな。
Oh shit. God damn it. They got me. Oh, I'm reading the tutorial. What the hell? Something about a standoff streak? I guess I just broke mine. Walk around this lamppost all day.
Yuri!
Ah, what a bitch. Look at him. Shit. I would have got him if he didn't turn that corner.
怪我はないか。
島の民よ。また槍川が面倒なことに。
槍川の反乱は二昔も前。あやつらは猛虎の手下だ。
そうでしょうとも。あのような戦いぶり、まこと恐ろしい。休ませてください。
湖の木へ参ろ
う。ええ、ぜひ。
I don't know if I want to send her off the grounds. Oh, okay.
毒草を育てていると言ったな。
ネズミよけでございます。
量を増やせば人も殺せるか。
人に使うなど。
どうなのだ。
強力な毒はひどいものです。
Oh, good. Yes. I want ugly poisons.
しばし座りましょう。
So if we get a poison out of this, well, that'd be like the first time they actually incorporate, a ninja tool into the story.
猛虎と戦った堺がいようか。使える手立ては使わねば。これ以上の犠牲は払えぬ。
猛虎が若様を変えたのですね。
この世が変わったのだ。
母から教わったのは薬草と死にすら至らしめる毒草。食べさせねばなりませんが、いかにして毒を盛るのです。
吹き針を使う。唐国の僧がある源氏の武者に伝えた武器だ。どうだ、ユリ。
良き心を失われますな。
もちろんだ。
No promises. Can't promise that.
お生まれになる前から仕えてきた身です。断れましょうか。
まずは筒の素材がいるな。
ああ、それならば川下の辻に足が生えていました。昔 足を束ねて小さな船を作りましたね。
龍蔵とな、ひもすがら壇の浦の戦ごっこをしておった。
ご用心を。あそこには猛虎の野営がありますゆえ。
案ずるな、足を取ってすぐに戻る。
さあさあ、早く足を。
I ain't going over there on foot. 300 meters? Oh shit, I might not have a choice. Yeah, maybe, hold on. Oh, okay. Nope, can't do it. Actually, this looks like it. It's so foggy, I can't quite tell, but I think this kind of goes down into a little valley or something. What do you know? The Mongols set up camp right where I need to be. I gotta redeem myself. Oh, shit, I could do 4? I didn't know that. I guess this armor must have added one, right? Let me see what the effects are. Increase the stand. Oh, that's what they meant by that. Shit. Okay, see, the tutorial popped up while I was in the middle of a fight, and I was like, what? What? I don't understand what you mean. Okay, so the streak means how many people we could cut down in one go, which is 4 now. I just thought I was fighting another guy, so... Alright. We need a helmet or something with this. This doesn't look right. I don't like that. Nope, I like that even less. Whatever that hat was, that wasn't good. Yeah, that looks alright. Oh. Not him. Guess I don't like it when I disarm people. Damn. Need to get an aerial assassination on somebody. No dogs. There we go. Oh, come on. Try this. That works. Oh yeah, that is an unblockable move. Every time. Gotta kill the archer, come on. Wow, that was a shitload of people. I expect that there's not too many left, but I might be proven wrong. Man, there's 2 leaders here, jeez. I'm just gonna blow that up right now. Oh, you still want to go? Bad decision. There's too much to do here. Gotta collect banners, I gotta destroy powder kegs, I gotta defeat Mongol leaders. See, this is why I started resorting to just kind of storming through here and, you know, fighting my way through instead of doing stealthy shit, because it's just quicker. Besides, the Mongols, for the most part, don't pose too much of a threat. It's the Straw Hat Ronins now. Those are the ones I gotta be careful of. If I got to stealth with anything, it's with those guys. Greek vase. During the summer of 1242, sweltering summer, the Mongol defeat of the Latin Empire caused a major power shift in the Aegean world. Invading force led by Kadan, son of the second great Khan, Ogedai, swept southward after devastating Bulgaria and Serbia. That repelled during the initial encounter in Thrace. Subsequent relations between the Mongol Khans and the Latin Emperor Baldwin II suggests he was at some point captured and forced to submit and pay tribute to the Mongol armies. This is likely how the vase wound up in Mongolia, so it was a long way around to get to that, wasn't it? Ooh, this guy can throw fire. Right in the face. Let's see if I can get onto the roof of this thing and drop on those guys. This might be my opportunity. Oh, whoa! Wasn't there a dog around here? Did I just imagine that? Oh. Man, I got far. Some records. Where are the remaining enemies? Is it just this dog? Oh. And somebody way the hell over there. Alright. We weren't even really supposed to do this. I think it just wanted me to sneak in here and collect the reeds or whatever and then make my way back. But, you know. There's Mongols to be killed. Do you expect me to ignore it? The easiest way to get over here would be. How many enemies? Just one? Some random guy too. It wasn't even like a leader or anything. This is a huge encampment, though. They don't usually seem to be this big unless it's like, you know, a big territory that needs to be liberated or something. Usually these encampments end up being pretty small. So I'm a little surprised this one is the size it is. That's all the banners. Are we gonna burn it down to the ground now? Oh no, he didn't burn it. A lot of times when you do the powder keg thing, where you have to make it detonate, he ends up burning the area. But I guess some of this was still usable. Or was it a village? I don't even know. Yeah, I guess there was houses and stuff. Alright, fair enough. This is the time to be sleeping. 7 points. We got 2 gold from that. Nobu, get up. Okay, now we can do the objective. Let us go collect the reeds. No, some of it's burned down. He burned down some of the camps. Or the tents, I should say. Alright. She's probably dead by now. That took so long. The woman was about to have a heart attack just from watching things happen. The best way to get down is... Wait a second, I'm not even going the right way, am I? Oh, no, I am. Kinda. I sort of skipped over it a little bit, but I would have needed to kind of go around there anyway.
ただお一人で
Are those birds or some kind of demon? Wake up. Snap out of it.
若様失礼いたしました。殿のことを思い出しておりました。
俺は忘れたい。
殿なりの情があったのですよ。
もう良いだろう。吹き筒と針が揃った。あとは毒だけだ。
では参りましょう。こちらへ。薬草を育てるために作った小さな野営があります。そして毒草も獅子をも殺す強さです。
And the poison.
猛虎を殺せる強さにしてくれ。
I don't care about your healing herbs, woman. I need poison.
若様と遠出できるとは。
馬の乗り方を教えてくれたな。あの子馬で。
若様は姿勢よく蔵にまたがって将軍様のようでした。
Picture it in my mind's eye. This place is pretty far, huh?
あらあら、若様。
どうしたのだ。
若様はここで志村様を殺めかけたのですよ。
何？
確か3つ4つの頃、志村様が小太刀の扱い方を教えてくださっていたのに、若様は蝶々に夢中で。
思い出した。おじ上の目を打ったのであったな。
Hey, what's up, Mythical?
志村様
Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that.
大笑いされておりました。
How you doing tonight?
父上が笑ったとはな。
お母上が病になられる前は若様にも笑いかけておいででしたよ。
Stream notifications. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I switched the got a different thing here.
ござと焚き火。野宿するのか。
いろんな薬草を探す時だけです。では毒草を集めます。
Still, thank you very much.
休んでおれ。
Very cool of you.
俺が積もう。
Pretty good just playing some Final Fantasy VII on your PS1. Nice. On a classic console, no less. Always appreciate that. I think when I get... we should be getting the second part of the remake this year, huh? So that means I'm going to have to jump back into the original again after I finish that up. And it's been so long since I did the original on stream. I don't even remember what I used. I don't remember if I was playing it off of the PS3 or I don't think I emulated it. I don't know, but I should dig up my old discs again. I think I want to play it. I'll probably stream it off the PS2. Use the old RetroTink 5X. Get that boosted up real nice. Should look pretty good. Yeah, man. That's always my sentiment. Play the retro games on the retro console. If you got it, hook it up. It is worth it. Part 2 should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of good games coming out this year, but that's one of them that I think is going to be pretty fun to play. Even though it seems to have already deviated from the original, but that's okay. I'd like to see where they end up going. Part 1 got weird, but I did enjoy it. That was probably one of the funner streams. A lot of people seem to enjoy those streams too.
効き目は
So.
強いのか。
納得いただけるかと。
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they hinted at it at the very end there with her headband and everything. So I think the old Avalanche crew is all alive and well. And Zack, apparently.
若さん、
Son of a bitch, the Straw Hats, they come back. Here, maybe I could redeem myself with this. We can do another standoff.
毒の効き目を確かめるか。
Blowgun shoots variety. Poison darts. See how this works. I think that's probably what they're setting up for, to be quite honest. Deep breaths. Violently dying. And there he goes.
お怪我はありませんか？
I did not swallow the poison, therefore I am not hurt.
案ずるな。始末はつけた。
若様は成人でいらっしゃいましたね。
俺もたまに忘れる。そろそろ屋敷に戻ろう。
その前にこの場所を片付けましょう。
あまり無理をするでないぞ。
まあ、子供扱いとは老体のできることは心得てます。
他の毒も作
I
れ
don't
る。
know, these Straw Hats are real
お知識
bastards.
のないお方、もう一つございます。混乱と怒りを起こす毒が。しかし
Ah, old classic
何だった
mind warping ability.
思い出してくれ。役に立ちそうだ。
Oh yeah, I think we were talking about that last time you were here. Trying to find out what kind of graphics card you got. Which, I just purchased one myself. Should be coming to the mail pretty soon here. But, ended up getting a 4080. I don't really need it, but I could afford it. And I'm like, I might as well. See how far we could push it. I'm gonna end up getting,
だったかしら。赤くて
RE4 remake on PC in a week or two whenever that comes out, so
お花だった。
I was like, you know what?
思い出せない。ああ、母上がいらっしゃ
How much that cost? Enough. You know, it wasn't too bad. I want to say it was a little over $1,000. I don't remember exactly the exact dollar amount though. Yep. It is expensive, but you know, future proof for a good year or so. I was thinking about getting one when I originally made this build, but I don't want to have to do another PC build from scratch for a few good years. So I'm going to see if I get a 40 in there, a 40 series card, I'm going to use it. I'm going to, have to keep on with that for as long as I can. Because I built this computer, it's been about exactly a year. I think it was probably about March, April when I built it. And already the last year, they were super hard to come by. Graphics cards were not obtainable. So I got lucky and got it in a Newegg, whatever they called it, one of those drop things. And I just ended up buying it. And I'm like, well, if I got the GPU and a motherboard as a unit, I might as well just build a new PC. So I ended up doing that. But the MOBO that I got right now can support up to 40 series cards, so I'm just like, you know what, I'll just upgrade it now. I forget my power supply. It's enough. It's a modular one. I mean, I don't skimp on power supplies. This power supply costs like, I think about $200, so I don't remember the specific wattage, but it should be able to handle it. Alright, finally, I want to see what this armor looks like when it's upgraded. Well, the helmet looks a little better. Yeah, it's got antlers on it. Fortunately, we had enough materials. Still need that one silk. But otherwise, I mean, it looks better than it did. It's like scale armor. That's weird. It's not something I'm typically expecting to see when it comes to like Japanese type armor. That looks pretty cool though. Look, mommy, it's a deer. Yeah, cool headdress. I don't know. I kind of dig it. Like I said, it's better than it initially looked, so I'm happy with that. And a little weird that they don't equip the mask, or the mask gets changed. I guess it's a half mask now. Or didn't it come with the? I guess not. Oh no, yeah, that was it. The Sakai mask, big old nose and everything. Nah, the game's coming out in a couple weeks. I've seen people play in the demo, and I don't know, it looks cool enough. I haven't even seen like footage, just screen caps, but I don't want to bother downloading the demo because I'm gonna get it. And you know, regardless of if it's good or bad or whatever, I'm still gonna play it. So I don't need to play it to experience it and see if it's something I want to get. And then at the same time, I don't want to necessarily be like spoiled. Like when I play that first time, I want everything to be fresh. So whatever the demo covers, I don't want to have to replay that section. But yeah, I've seen some pics. It looks like they recreate some of the stuff. The old bingo line's still in there. Not clips, like screenshots. It's all the subtitles for the the infamous quote. But I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. But I think it's probably going to end up being pretty fun. As long as it's like 2 was great. But 2 was like taking, you know, a pretty good PS1 game and building off of that. 4 is still considered like one of the greatest games of all time. And I recently played it this past October, so it's still fresh in my mind. It's still a pretty damn good game. So, I don't know. Remake 2 compared to original 2 is one thing, but Remake 4 compared to original 4, that's a different ball game. I don't know how well it's going to reflect, but I am curious. As I've stated many times before, I'm a sucker for remake types. If it's a game that I enjoyed the original version of and there's a remake of it, I'm going to want to give it a try just to compare and contrast. Trying to see also what mission I want to hit up. There's so much shit going on. Yeah, I heard that and this was something that got discussed a while back. I guess because there was probably a gameplay demo, but you couldn't rescue the wolf or dog from the bear trap, so I think people were assuming that it doesn't make an appearance. Which also means that one of my favorite lines is not going to be in the game. Hey, it's that dog! So, that's unfortunate. I'm also surprised you never played the original. The original is it's a very good game, very good game. I did the HD Project Edition, which was phenomenal. The amount of work that got put into that thing is outrageous, but well worth it. I'll take a look at this. We saw this a little bit earlier. But the game looked great. With the HD Project Edition. I was actually... getting into it, I didn't think it was going to be all that, spectacular. I'm like, it'll look a little polished up, but it's probably not even going to be able to notice it. I noticed it. Everywhere I went in that game. Just tell the amount of work that went into it, so it's pretty cool. Makes me wonder what they're going to do if they, I mean, you know, they're going down the line. They've remade, I mean, 1 was a while back, but ever since Remake 2, it seems like they're on a path to try and remake all the others. So, I'm wondering what the hell they're going to do with 5. That's going to be an interesting one. Although it seems like most people still don't really hold 5 in all that high a regard. I still do. I think 5 is a great game, but it's just a little different compared to other Resident Evils. Did I screw myself? I don't even see where to go from here. Oh, shit. I wasn't looking at the tips of the branches. Never had any money growing up, so you never ended up giving it a chance. Ended up buying a PS4, still haven't played it yet. I got you. I don't think we needed a 4 remake, but here we are. Remake 1 through 3? Yeah, I get it. You know. By this point in time, I mean, a lot of those games are like 20 years old. So, it's like you could do a lot to build off of what they are. But 4? Mm-mm. It might be old, but that doesn't mean it needs a remake. The gameplay is, I mean, so many games still today use 4's gameplay as, like, you know, a basis for building their own games. Granted, with third-person shooters, they become a little bit more streamlined over time, but still, that over-the-shoulder shooting mechanic, that's still a thing that gets used for new games today. Oops, that didn't work. No, but I think you misunderstand. It's an old game. Yeah, it originally came out on the GameCube, if you want to really dig into it. That was one of the Capcom 5. So, yeah, it's old. But I'm talking about from a gameplay perspective. The gameplay still holds up. Does the gameplay still hold up with Resident Evil 1 through 3? Tank controls? Not really. I don't mind tank controls. I've always been a proponent for them. I thought they fit fine, but it is a bit of an archaic gameplay method. Whereas when I play Resident Evil 4, it still plays, you know, like I feel at a pace, and it's easy enough to get into that I feel like it matches with the best of modern games. So it's not really a thing about age. It's more of a thing about the gameplay. What can we improve here? I don't feel like the gameplay can be all that improved with a remake in 4 to a point where I feel like it's necessary. Plus, it's a very big game. Like, at least if you remake 1 through 3, you can add stuff to it, and granted, they didn't do that. They did with 1, but that was in a different era, I guess. But 2, you know, they ended up taking stuff out. 3, they ended up taking stuff out. So, it's kind of disappointing. 4, they're definitely going to be removing stuff. I mean, we already talk about the dog. They already removed stuff. But, yeah, there's definitely stuff that's going to get skipped over with 4, and that's just going to be disappointing, I think. I think for a lot of people, there's a lot of various parts in that game that people will consider highlights or their favorites. And unfortunately, stuff that doesn't make the cut is just going to end up being disappointing or make people angry, or something's going to happen. So, I don't know how wise of a decision it was, but people are going to buy it. Hell, I'm just going to buy it. I don't even need to be sold on it. I'm just like, yeah, give it to me. I'll play the whole thing. I'll probably try to 100% it too. But it could potentially turn into a PR nightmare, I guess is my point. Hopefully Ashley's isn't as annoying. I never minded her that much. I feel like a lot of people hate escort missions in particular, but hers were always few and far between, and they typically were short. They did get a little challenging, I think, in the castle segments. I think that's where it started to get on people's nerves a little bit more, just from a gameplay perspective, just because of how difficult it could be to manage her. Her herself, she was kind of annoying in some instances, but for the most part, I mean, she's not really a big part of the game. She's more of a MacGuffin, to use a film term. She's a thing that gets the story going, but she herself has very little to do with the story, so I don't see her too much. But if anything, I think the potential for her to be more annoying is risky, because they potentially could try to force her in a little bit more than she originally was in the game to begin with. They got rid of her giant ears, so that's kind of sad. Got the charm of Shinatsukiko. Charm of the Kami of the Wind. That's right, the big ear. All two of them. I haven't been looking at charms actually in a long time, so I don't even know if any of these are like worth swapping out for. I think the first two are like the only ones I could use the actual gold good charms. Saw a clip where she ran away from Leon and got put through a reversible wall. Hopefully she doesn't do that this time around. Oh no, yeah, they would have to do that. The thing is that you can't have, I mean, if it's not that specifically, it would be something similar. But yeah, I know the exact instance. That's when you get into the castle. The thing is that you can't constantly be having Ashley on hand. So the game was constantly trying to find ways to separate them. And that was one of them. Although it was very fortuitous that the specific events occurred in the same fashion that they did. Because like she ran away and then she had to like press herself against the wall willingly for the trap to activate. It was very strange. But yeah, there was a very specific set of circumstances that would have had to have happened for her to actually get caught in that. But yeah, they'll find ways to separate them. Because if the game was one giant escort mission, yeah, it would be a little bit of a problem. Staggering enemy friends interrupted melee attacks for 6 seconds. Oh, that's good. That might, I mean, the only thing is, killing enemies restores moderate amount of health. That's nice. And then increased supplies, predator hides, bamboo, you would gain from collecting. So that's invaluable, basically, because I need that shit. Otherwise, I'm going to be grinding in this game forever. I don't know, some of these sound good, but they all sound fairly situational, so I might have to look at the charms a little bit more and possibly swap out in certain situations. Ultimately, though, I still think it'll probably end up being a fun game. But, yeah, I do think that it's a bit risky on their part, Capcom's, just from a PR perspective, because the game is so beloved at this point. Like I said, considered one of the all-time greats, one of the all-time classics of video gaming. And the potential to do wrong is a lot greater than the potential to do right. That being said, though, I could say the same thing, though not to the same level, but could say the same thing about Dead Space. And surprisingly, the remake that came out a couple months ago was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I mean, there were some minor changes that I didn't enjoy, but for the most part, I thought it was a pretty dang good remake. I don't think there was a whole lot that was... Oh shit, no! I don't know why I do that. God damn it. I've done that like twice before. There must be a game where you get on the horse via triangle. Sorry, Nobu. God damn it. He's running all the way. I'd give you a carrot or an apple if I could, but I can't. Red Dead Redemption? Oh, shit. Yeah, that must be it. I mean, you know, horse and everything. Open world and horse. I put so many goddamn hours into Red Dead Redemption. 2 most recently, but I've played both of them quite a bit, so. Just muscle memory. When I see a horse and I need to get on it, I hit the triangle button. But with this game, it's like, that pulls out your sword and immediately starts swinging. So, not that great. Oh boy, we've unlocked quite a bit. We've actually gone through here and cleared out some of these enemy bases and stuff. I think this is going to end up being the 3rd part of the game, though. I feel like everything after, or north of the castle, I should say, is probably going to end up being the tail end of the game. But we got a lot to go through. So many characters. And like this kind of stuff, I would hate to actually miss out on. Because some of it we've already started. You know, I think for some of the new characters, I might end up like not doing their tales. Like this guy, I don't really care. We saw him before, but I have a feeling I did one of his missions already. I have a feeling they're not going to be worth all that much. But for the stuff that we already started the storylines on, like Lady Masako, she's getting revenge on the conspiracy to kill her family. Yuna, we've been with for a while. And then Ishikawa with his traitorous student. I feel like we just need to wrap up those stories. But I don't know. I don't know about any of these other people. There's this new guy, Norio. Well, I might want to end up doing something with him, but I think I might do some of these other ones, like Yuriko, this old lady with the poisons and stuff. I just might end up doing that on my own time. Hey, what's up, Scoop? Ghost of Tsushima, the many haunts of the fishy lady left in her wake. Yes, this is the tale of the fishmonger's wife and the revenge of all the fish that perished in her home. But there's anyway, my point being is there's so much stuff. We've had so many side quests and other things pop up. It's just like, it's getting to the point where it's a bit much. There's this, and I don't know what this is, but it says new explorable region. I'm thinking it must have originally been DLC, or it is new for the director's cut version. So I'm going to avoid this, even though it's colored gold. I don't think I want to do that, because I think that might take me into like DLC territory, which I'm not interested in doing right now. Might have been one of your all-time prettiest games. See, there's a point to that. Yeah, I think so too. And I don't even think that this game necessarily, like when looking at the models and everything, I don't think this game necessarily even graphically, from just like a pure technical standpoint, even looks that great. But what looks good is there's very specific detail with the lighting and the color grading. Sucker Punch knew what they were doing with this, and they were definitely trying to replicate sword and sandal samurai type films, and obviously specifically stuff that was, part of Japanese filmmaking. So there's a lot of very specific regions that have strong representation with certain colors, like this like field of white lilies and stuff like that. So I think it has a lot more to do with the amount of detail and work that went into like creating the visuals to look a certain way, as opposed to just like the pure graphical technical point. Because if I was to compare this to like Red Dead Redemption 2, I think just like as a baseline, I'd say like Red Dead Redemption 2 probably looks a little bit better with its lighting engine and everything. But this has a very specific type of like color grading and other things that are detailed in a way that makes it stand out, makes it pop a lot more. And I don't have the, God, I hope I don't. I don't remember if I turned it back on or off or anything. I don't have the HDR on, but particularly when you run this game with HDR, this game looks gorgeous. Like, good lord. Felt that way with Valhalla and many of the side quests and collectibles. Yeah, there comes a point, especially with a lot of these open world games, where it's just too much after a while. And, you know, even though it's like more game to play, and that should be fun, it's like, you're going to end up burning yourself out, or at least I do. The thing is that with these side quests is that they're tied to like characters, which I think makes it more interesting as opposed to like just going off into some random direction and, you know, finding a villager that needs help getting a ring from a drain or something. I don't know. I've seen plenty of those in the past.
東へ向かわれました。狩りに加わるなら追いつけとことづてを。確かにお伝えしました。
Some companies think people want to play the same game for 6 months. That's not you. I mean, the value's there. The only thing is that the variety needs to be there for me. I would gladly play a long game. You know, if it took me several months to complete, that's fine. But, you know, it needs to mix things up a little bit. I feel like with a lot of these open world games, a lot of the side quests and objectives and stuff, it's just like reiterations of things you've already done. So far with this game, it seems to keep things fresh. I do think the little side quest stories and stuff have all been different. There's been some nice things. In particular, I like the legend ones, where we've done already one where we got some legendary armor, so there's like folklore and stuff tied to it. I do think that makes it a little bit more interesting. Also the side missions where you have specific characters with long story arcs. I think that keeps it interesting too, but yeah, there's going to be a point where it's not going to hold my interest anymore, and it's just like a matter of how long that's going to take. Don't complete them before the main story, then it's just a long grind, basically. I think the tie to there being still story left over to do will kind of keep you on the path to trying to complete it, but I find, like, a lot of times when I do the story first and then I'm left over with a lot of side quests, I don't want to do them. I mean, I thought Ragnarok was a great game, but I finished up the story with that game, and I do not feel like going back and doing a lot of those side quests. I just don't want to do it. But yeah, it's how it goes. And unfortunately, with a lot of these open world games, they'll kind of follow that same little formula. Love the game and the gameplay, but yeah, you can only stick with stuff for so long. You like them to stick to 50 hours or less. Once they get to 80, they're really pushing it. With a lot more open world games, you can do as much as you want. Really easy to complete in 40 hours. Or you can play it for 200. Well, if you could complete the story in 40 hours, I mean, that's still pretty long, but I think that's a little bit more passable. Unfortunately, for someone like me, I am a bit of a completionist, so, you know, it bugs me when I leave things unchecked. And even though I just said that I don't feel like going back and playing Ragnarok right now, I kind of feel like I should, because there's just so much stuff that I left undone. And there's some story stuff. Unfortunately, I took a look at what it was. I already know what it involves, but still, that doesn't mean I don't want to do it. But, I mean, I guess it depends on who you are. For some people, just the option is nice to have, I guess, there to be some form of new gameplay for, you know, over 100 hours. Ain't always for me, though.
何故先走ったのですか。
巴の足取りを掴んだ。逃がしてたまるか。
巴の兵でしょうか。
わしの名を知っておった。
新手が来ます。傷の手当てを。敵は私が。
I think with the Assassin's Creed games in particular, those, oh shit, they already see us. Since that was mentioned, but those, it's like after a while, I mean, I find the worlds in those games very fascinating and I like to explore, but never thought any of the side objectives were all that great, even in the ones that I thoroughly enjoyed, like the, you know, the whole Ezio trilogy and all that. What you talking about, Scoop? I don't think that's what he meant. Can't even see these guys. Turquoise armor blends in pretty well. I didn't see that coming, did you? Thank you.
あなたが囲まれるとは。
巴の教えが良いのだ。
わけは他にありましょ
う。思い当たる節が申せ。
巴に執着し、周りが一切見えておらぬからでは。
And I know that, like, back in the day, samurai used to, like, shave the middle part of their head, even if they weren't going bald, because that was, like, the style at the time. You think that was just employed by, like, the old guys that were losing their hair, and they just wanted to make everyone suffer with receding hairlines? What was the point of shaving the head all the way back there? You gotta have that back part so you get yourself a little top knot, but, no hair on top. If you had it, it was uncouth. From a scientific standpoint, it makes sense, yes. I feel we really need to go back and analyze these hairstyles. This guy to me looks, I don't think that's a shave job. I'm pretty sure that he's just losing his hair. But I know for a fact that young guys were expected to do the same. Oh, they were following in suit, huh? Bald and caused by testosterone. Therefore, the alphas went bald, and then everybody that was following in their path, they were being led by the alphas, so they had to follow. They couldn't lose their own hair. They didn't have that much testosterone. Unbelievable.
巴は弟子入りを志す前は何をしておったのですか。
あやつの母はお麦の商人の娘。父親は知らぬ。なぜ聞く。
Once in a while, there's a weird noise that happens. I don't know if it's an animal or a screeching demon. So this guy, we haven't done his story in a while, but this guy had a student that was apparently a prodigy in archery. But then she got all upset, you know, as young women do. And she ended up teaching the Mongols her archery techniques.
あなたは刃ではなく弓を磨いた。
弓の腕のみ、殺すためではない。
どこに才がある。
弓の弦は傷ついたものを蔵に固定させ、矢尻は小刀の代わりに肉を切れる。
つまり弓は刃にあらずと。
そして武士は人殺しにあらず。
Why do we need to get off the horses for that? Could have just looked at it from up top.
巴が抗えば殺さねばなりません。どうかお覚悟。
弟子の戸川、死も追わねばなるまい。わしが切ろう。
しかしあえて人殺しに育てたわけではないでしょう。
弟子に取った時、あやつの闇を見抜けんかった。
だからこそ恐ろしいのですね。
煩わしいだけだ。
This guy still has a few missions, although we did a grip of him back in the previous region, so I don't think he's got too much left. But I don't know that we're going to wrap this one up. I think he still showed that he had 2 or 3 left, maybe. Look, there they are. Survey. Oh, just like run in there.
全くしつけがなっておらん。
あれは猛虎流の弓術。
折衷だ、日本式とのな。
あそこを奪えば居所がわかりましょう。
先陣を切れ。わしが弓で援護する。
Alright, check this shit out. Hey, how about that? Better than any bow, huh? Still not bad with a bow. What's this?
物資の目録。弓と的ばかりだ。豊玉の各所に送るようです。
修練場を増やす腹積もりか。
大綱と櫛に一つずつ。
This woman's starting up her own franchise. Alright, goddamn game, give me a sec. I see things that need to be collected.
Fumi だ。日本語です。
なんとある。
大藩に謹んで申し上げます。この年の終わりまでに持てる技すべてを旧兵にお教えいたします。その暁には石川と堺の首を届けましょう。
巴だな。
We still haven't even seen this woman. I mean, we saw her from afar, but don't really know what she looks like. Haven't heard her voice.
ご決断を。止める術はただ一つ。
言われずとも分かっておる。
ならば証明してくだされ。
己わしを愚弄するか。巴はこのわしの宝だが。いざとなれば島のため切る覚悟はできておる。それが死の務め。
先の目録、修練場探しの頼りになります。
裏切り者を成敗するぞ。堺。お主は太刀の腕も器量も備えておる。だが二度とわしを侮るでないぞ。
Alright. So we ain't done yet. Damn, I got 8 points unspent. Start looking into that. Ooh, I got 2 silk. That means I can upgrade this armor all the way. I'll go do that right now. And then he had a mission just pop up. This is 6 of 9, so we still got 3 missions left with this guy. Not that I mind. I thought this, of all the character side quests, it's probably been one of the more interesting ones. The student that turns sour. Oh, wait, no, not that far. Not that far. Back down here, please.
どんな鎧でも結構です。
So let's just see what these final armors look like. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't tell the difference. Well, maybe I could look up a video or something. Is that legendary armor? Sakai clan one. I think it's got additional flaps on the bottom there. That's still pretty cool. Look at that. Increase the standoff streak by 2, so I could kill up to 5 enemies in one go.
これで安全です。
Massive increase to health.
また頼むぞ。
I think the cloth underneath looks a little different too. Maybe it's just the lighting, I don't know. It is a cool armor though. This is definitely, of what we have right now in terms of armor, it's probably the best looking one. At least in regards to my taste. I don't really count any of the other attires as like armor, but like the Sakai clan, Gosaku's, Tadayori, the Tsushima DLC, the regular Samurai clan. Yeah, this one's got the others edged out by just a bit. Okay, well it's a little bit late, and we've been going for a while. But yeah, it's been a long stream tonight. We did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, finished up Golden Wind. Only took an hour to do that, so we've mostly been playing Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, got some good time in with this game. Oh, you missed JoJo? I only played it for an hour because there wasn't much of the game left. Basically, it was the Coliseum part. We got to play as Polnareff in a wheelchair. That was interesting. And then we got to play as Diavolo versus Steel Chariot or Silver Chariot Requiem, and then it just went up to the final battle. It was Giorno versus Diavolo, and that was it. But it was interesting. That game was fun. I gotta say, for as much shit as that game throws at you in the worst possible way, I actually enjoyed that game quite a bit. So I'm glad I got to play it. But yeah, it was fun. Anyway, we only played that for like about an hour. Wasn't too much left, but I still enjoyed it. Yeah, mostly did Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Eyes are getting a little sore. I still gotta work tomorrow too. Kind of sucks, but at least I go in the afternoon. So that's how it goes. But thank you guys for watching. I'll be back next time. Probably since we finished up this stream of Ghost of Tsushima, I might start up something different. I just have to kind of plan my shit out here, because, God, when is, I think Resident Evil 4 Remake comes out in, I think, 2 weeks. It's like the 23rd or something, 23rd or 24th. Must be the 24th. That's a Saturday. Or that's a Friday, rather. So, I don't want to be on this game and that. So, I don't know. I feel like I should try to make some strides to try to finish this up. And then, yeah, it's going to be risky starting something else up. It's going to flip-flop between two things. I just don't know what they're going to be. I got ideas, but I got nothing hard planned out. But we'll see. I might start something up new next time. But if not, we'll do some more Ghost of Tsushima. Again, like I said, I do think I want to knock out some of the side quest stuff on my own time, or just ignore it entirely, because I cannot commit this much time to side questing. And we're already almost completely leveled up. I mean, I got full damage on the sword, and got some full upgrades on the armors and stuff. I think we're good. I don't think we need to spend too much time doing the extra bits. But in any case, something will happen. I might be back tomorrow. If not, then Sunday or Monday for sure. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. And you all have a good night. I will see you around next time. Let me see if anybody's streaming right now. Nope. Nobody I know. All right. You guys take care. Have a good night. See ya.